welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious sweet and sour chicken recipe. Now this recipe is really easy to do and it's one that we all love in this house, and it is so simple to cook as well. We used to love having a Chinese takeaway, but since giving up processed foods and sugars it kind of meant that I had to give up takeaways as well, because I don't really know what they put into takeaways, and to be a bit healthier I decided to start making my own instead. So this is my take on a sweet and sour stir fry from a takeaway, and personally I think it's better than a takeaway meal as well. I hope you agree. Let me know in the comments if you do. And yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you because it's our Saturday night dinner tonight. So here is how to make my sweet and sour chicken. So the first thing I've done is I put my rice on to boil, so I brought it to the boil and I'm just leaving it to simmer in there while I make everything else. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my sweet and sour sauce. So I'm making this from scratch, and what I've got in this bowl is 2 tablespoons of brown rice flour, or you can use corn flour if you can't get rice flour. And then I've got 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, which I'm going to put in, and then I also have 1 tablespoon of, I can't remember, 1 tablespoon of tamari, which I'm going to put in there. Then I've got 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar as well, and then I also have 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, or if you can't get maple syrup then you can use honey or any other sweetener that you like. I normally use coconut sugar or brown sugar if I'm going to use granulated sugar. They're just a bit healthier for the body. And then I'm just going to mix these together and I'm going to set this sauce aside now. So now that the sauce is done, I've put a large pan and I'm going to put this onto a high heat on the hob, and I'm going to put a bit of oil in the base. So I'm going to just put a bit of oil, doesn't matter which one, and it doesn't really matter how much, just as long as it's evenly spread. So I'm going to spread it across the base of my pan with my plastic brush until it's evenly spread, as I said, and then I'm just going to leave this to heat up now. Right, so my pan is sizzling away nicely now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in 2 garlic cloves that I've chopped. Normally this recipe does call for an onion, but my son at the moment can't eat onions or carrots, and this recipe also calls for carrots as well. In the original recipe there was carrots in it too, so I'm leaving those out, but you can add onion at the beginning and fry it off with the garlic as well. So I'm just going to fry this for a few minutes now until it starts to soften. So now that the garlic has softened, I'm now going to put in 2 breasts of chicken which I have chopped up. Well, actually 1 breast of chicken. I'm sort of halving the recipe tonight because it's just Howard's head and I having this dish. So I'm just putting in 1 breast of chicken, but in the original recipe it does call for 2 breasts of chicken, I think, or 4, depending on how big they are basically. If they're smaller breasts of chicken and you want more chicken then you can add it in, but we're just having 1 big breast of chicken which I have chopped up into about 1-inch pieces. So I'm going to fry this until it starts to cook now. So finally I've added in the sauce that I made earlier, and I've also added in the green beans as well, and I've turned the heat down a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this to simmer on the hob while my rice is cooking, and hopefully, well, the sauce will turn really thick because of the corn flour or the brown rice flour in it. So yeah, I'm just going to leave this to simmer for a little while now. So my rice has finished cooking and I have turned it off the heat. I've just left it on the heat just to get rid of the last bit of water from the bottom. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a bit of salt and pepper to my sweet and sour chicken. Just to give it a bit of extra flavour. I'm just going to try this now and see what it's like. Let's just try the sauce a bit. That's really good. That is really good. So that is my sweet and sour recipe done. So that's how you make my delicious sweet and sour chicken recipe, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.